Hey guys, welcome back. So I totally forgot to show you something in that last video I wanted to show off. So I ran through the thing again, picked up a suit of chainmail for Bosch there off the werewolf guy. So the common steel from Belias, it's it's not that good. I mean anybody can equip it, but it's a two-hander, so you lose your shield, you lose all your evasion, and whatever defense you might have had from the shield, or whatever else you're using, magic power and stuff from wands, I guess. But it's there, so I figured I'd show you, just in case you want it. The rare steel is the Goddess Magicite, which I don't really know the use for that. So anyway, that's the steel from Belias. I had also mentioned that frog on the last one before the, well, not the frog, that chest back there. So yeah, that's got immobilize in it. I'm not sure if you have that yet or not, but it's there if you want to grab it. Just killed the frog, and it doesn't really matter what happens after that. That symbol you see going on there, the little swirly thing, is reverse. So anything you do, it does the opposite. It's very bad. But if you can get through the frog, then you claim immobilize, and then just quit out of the game in the next trial stage, because you're not going to really get much further right now. Now we're out. That mithril blade that dude came with, everybody can use that as well. I plan on making her an archer eventually. It's kind of a shame she's not now, because the killer bow would be a pretty decent upgrade. I could give her the Sword of Kings so she does some damage, but I kind of want to put fire arrows on there because you get fire element, which is handy. Maybe I just give her the sword. Anyway, I'm going to go do the actual storyline stuff now. Oops, that's it here. And head into the story. Also, if you have diamond armor equipped, take that off, because except for chests that are supposed to have super cool rare stuff in it, it's actually going to mess everything up, and it will make any chest that would drop consumables drop like not so rusted meteorites and stuff.
Yeah.
I've only ever gotten money out of here. Yeah. Never get anything good. The arrow mode is pretty decent. Technically got blasted from there. Another big spell that we don't actually have. Scathe. Yeah, Shades of Black is ridiculous. They can sometimes do something that's going to heal the dude you're after, but it more often than not won't, and even if it did, it'll make it a crazy one. So whenever you get that on your casters, it's definitely something to consider using.
Yeah.
Nothing here but a bunch of skeletons. There are some chests in this area that could potentially have weapons, like this one might have an assassin's dagger, gravity bow, which is actually not bad. But most of the stuff in here is kind of meh, and if you've been doing what I've been doing, then any weapons you're going to find are garbage. Most of them.
This is what I came here to see.
What's that?
It's nethicite, manufactured nethicite.
Nethicite?
Unlike regular magicite, nethicite absorbs magical energy. This is the fruit of research into the manufacture of nethicite. All at the hands of the Draclaw Laboratory. So this is where they're getting the magicite.
Errand all attended to, then?
Thank you. I'll repay you shortly.
No, you'll repay us now. We have too much on our hands to go on holding yours. So, where did you hear this fairy tale about nethicite? And where did you get that sample you carry? What do you know about the Draclaw Laboratories? Tell me, who are you?
Balthier?
You kept us waiting, Balthier! You slipped away in Albinar! We missed you! First the judge and now this boy. The whole affair has a smell of money about it. I may have to wet my beak a little.
Keep your snout in the trough where it belongs. This thinking ill befits you, Begamnon.
Balthier! Too long have I gone unpaid. I'll carve my bounty out of that boy.
Where's Penelo? We're taking her back.
The girl? Why keep the bait when you've landed the fish? We cut her loose on the way here and then off she ran crying like a babe.
Hey!
After them!
Hey, wait up!
We'll not be able to take them all. Fight who we must, leave the rest.
Alright, so this fight is completely optional. You don't get any rewards for doing it. And there's nothing good to steal. But you can do it just out of spite if you want. I also wanted to point out, because somebody on Discord mentioned it to me, if you're playing the original, you're not going to have the trial mode to go cheese the Caracata from. But very soon, you'll be able to access the mines that have a mimic you can steal from. And it can steal, or you can steal from it, one of these sorts. That one, the Deathbringer, which has, I think, 100% chance, if things even vulnerable to it, of just instantly killing whatever you hit. So if you're playing the original, then, you know, get to the Deathbringer, and then when you get to the mines, I'll point them out to you. You can, or not the mines, tunnels. You can get Deathbringer from the Mimic, and that's insane. I may actually use it, I don't know. It depends. This one hits real harder than this, I think. And it does confuse all the time, so it may be more beneficial than death all the time. It depends. But anyway, yeah, if you're not playing this one, you don't have trial mode. Deathbringer is what you're looking for. Anyway, with that out of the way, I am actually going to fight these guys because I want to beat them up out of spite.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Kind of curious as to what their thing is. Yeah, just myself so I can see. Yeah, he's only got 4,000 hit points. He's weak to water, which Rand might have. Nope. This is time green. No, you can throw probably a water boat or some kind of. Do have no idea. Vanish all foes. Doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, yeah, he's weak to water. It doesn't really matter. He'll go down quick since he's too overpowered weapons.
Yeah!
Hey, we win.
Confound you! I will have my pound of flesh yet, Balthier!
So it's not available yet because I haven't talked to the petitioner, but one of the hunts to do is in this big room here. There are also some chests that could potentially have weapons that, yeah, there you go. That actually might be pretty decent for Penelo when I get her back, because she doesn't have anything better than that, which is still a month. Can't go through this gate yet. It requires a key, which is part of a side quest. So we'll go ahead and back to town and start yelling at people. That'll make sense in a minute.
I see you've been out walking without the company of your cortege, Lord Larsa. We caught her wandering out of the mines. You must take care with such undesirables about.
I was kidnapped.
Silence!
If it is a crime to wander on one's own, then I too am guilty. Marquis, I trust that your estate can accommodate another guest.
Why not?
Judge Geese, I shall heed your counsel. I will not travel unaccompanied any longer.
That was unexpected.
Thank you, Pinello.
Of course.
What's Pinello doing? And what's the deal with that Lamont?
That's no Lamont. Larsa Ferinas Solidor, fourth son to Emperor Gramis and brother to Vane.
What? That kid?
Do not worry. I believe he will treat her well.
Nobody knows men like Fran does.
Our purposes lead the same way. To Ondor. We must find means to approach him.
The Marquis is channeling money to organizations opposing the Empire. We'll start there.
It helps that I remember to turn my microphone back on. Okay, so sorry about that, kids.
Marquis Ondor announced my execution 2 years ago. If news of my survival were to spread, the Marquis may find his position compromised.
The men he's been funding bear little love for the Empire. They won't be thrilled to discover that rumors of your death were, in fact, greatly exaggerated. If we were to raise a clamor to that effect, we might just get their attention.
Nothing to it. I'll just go around town spreading the word. How about this? I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. Well, what do you think?
That certainly qualifies as a clamor. All right, Vaughn, get to it. For the girls' sake, eh? Oh, and the more people around to witness your little performance, the better. If we're going to reach the Marquis, it's up to you. We'll be waiting here if you need us.
Okay, never gonna go around yelling. The longer you take, the more your notoriety goes down. And there are some people you don't want to yell at, because that will lower your notoriety. So, what you want to do is just
I'm
start
Captain
here.
Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
I'll give you a little thing as to who heard you. Everybody in here is safe to scream at.
I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
You're not going to get a ton of notoriety from these people. The most you'll get
I'm
is from
Captain
the guys
Bosch
with
von
clipboards.
Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
I'll show you that when I get out, but I want to build this up as much as
Bosch
I can. before I start running
lives!
around. So now we go out here, and there are some dudes with clipboards leaning against the wall. They're like separatists or something. This guy, they really like to hear.
I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
Watch the percentage. Yeah. So those are the ones you need to talk to mostly. There are dudes wandering around that
I'm
kinda look
Captain
like,
Bosch von
town
Ronsenberg
guards or
of
something.
Dalmasca.
They will lower the notoriety, so don't do that to them.
Bosch lives!
But with just the people here, you should be able to get enough.
Don't listen to Ondor's lies!
To finish this out in the next area.
I'm Captain
so watch
Bosch
out for
von
those guards.
Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. Don't listen to Ondor's lies.
Okay, there's a clipboard person here.
Bosch lives.
I guess it's a book, actually, huh? Yeah, grumpy looking dude with the sword. He absolutely does not want to hear that. So don't yell at stuff around him.
I'm Captain Bosch.
And there we go. You could just go clipboard to clipboard, but I don't know, it's just the way I've always done it. It seems to work out. Come with us. It's the clipboard brigade.
This is the one, Navarro. Says he's Captain Bosch, he does.
He would sooner pass for the king.
I knew he weren't no captain. That was a mean trick to be playing.
If a trickery it ended, it would end well enough. But why this boy? And why Captain Ronsenberg? An explanation is due, and I will hear it. The Empire's hounds grow passing bold indeed.
A shame if they learnt the Marquis trafficked with the likes of you. Agents masquerading as guides, a hideout at the back of a tavern? Not exactly earning high marks for originality, are we?
Now you've done it.
Wait! So Bosch von Ronsenberg does yet live.
So Vaughn really is all right. I didn't think I'd ever get to see him again.
You will join him soon. And until then, I shall see that you are kept from harm.
Thank you.
I am troubled. The Rabanastre Imperial Guard appear to have overstepped their bounds. I intend to speak on this with the Consul.
What?
Vane Solidor, the Consul, is my brother. The first duty of the Consul is to maintain order in Dalmasca. My brother is not one given to failure. Perhaps things aren't going as well as they might be, but give him a little time and he will put things to rights. Be not troubled. My brother is a remarkable man.
He frightens me.
Why?
I'm sorry. He is your brother. It's just, you don't understand how much we lost to the war. My friends, my parents.
So you fear the Empire? Listen to me. The men of my family, we are taught to place the needs of others before those of our own. I will see that you are kept from harm. It is my duty to House Solidor.
But how? How can I trust you?
Because I give you my word. My brother would do no less.
I knew there must be more to it, but to find you at the end of this tale? To see the Marquis's face when he learns of it.
I should like nothing more. I would meet him and see for myself.
How say you, my lord?
There is little to be said. I shall arrange a meeting with the Marquis. We shall expect you at the estate.
Alright, so now we have free run of the place. Don't continue the story yet. There are some hunts to be done. We already have it. Alright, did we pick that up? It's available. There we go. I'll speak to the petitioner about this thing. Who is on the way to the mines. And we also need to speak to Malika, who is by the armor shop. Okay, also the shop should have new things by now as well. Pretty much anytime you progress the story, the shops will start putting out new stuff. Ah, there he is. I don't know why it's pointing. I was probably looking at the wrong thing. But hey, I remembered he was down here. So this guy was keeping a rock toys as a pet, which is a terrible idea because they grow up to be the size of a house. Cities in Site 2 of the mine. This is that elite hunt that was hunt walk, so it was really hard. So if you have not been grinding, then it will absolutely be very hard. In my case, it might pose a little bit of a challenge actually, because even though I can do crazy damage, I can't take crazy damage, so it might still be rough. Find out. Let's talk to the technique guy though. Nothing new. Alright, and the other petitioner is by the mine, so we'll go talk to him on the way in. Okay. That's him. There we go. It was being killed and hit. Oh, okay. Finding where the shaft splits into two. Alright. And we can't see what his stuff is. That's just the way it goes with most hunts. Which is something that big snakes drop anyway, so yeah, whatever. So snake is really not all that hard to kill. Okay. Weird name for a snake, for sure. And then we'll run up to where we fought the trio of, I'm not sure what race those guys are, Bagamons or something. Always hoping for moats. They come in real handy. Can I even go that way? Can't just get it. You can also check the chests again to see if they spawn. They didn't even respawn. Weird. And there's the next boss. So this thing could potentially wreck my face. We'll find out in a second. Oh yeah, still the potion. So probably worth it. And yeah, we can't see his stats. He's been blinded, but it's annoying. So how about we use his blind skill? Oh, I don't have the technique. I wonder if it'd be available in the store if I bought it, or if that's a limited thing. He's got so much battle lore. Knights are awesome. They also get Genji armor, which is real good. No, too expensive. More battle lore. That's right. So we can't use the sight unseen thing, but she can cure the blindness. Okay, skeletons are spawning in this room. Yeah. Axe. Boss just comboed that thing. And he's dead. That's alright. damage, but I can't really take it. So, okay, so let's go ahead and turn these in. This guy first, since he's here. And he gives us a rose corsage, which is cool. I'm pretty sure that one prevents silence. And we obtained the great serpent skin, which we need for another side quest later. Let's check out the corsage real quick. Yes, prevent silence. Use accessory 7. Because she is primarily a caster, I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Where are the accessories? That's why I like to hang on to a lot of LP, because you never know there's something going to pop up that you want to use. So now we can give her that. No more silence for her. So even if everything starts going wrong, she can still cast through, which is nice. Do this guy, turn in the elite hunt. And now it's a little baby turtle again. Headless turtle, apparently. And we get a survival vest, which is alright, I guess. Talk to him again, though, and that will actually start another quest. He needs his diary. It's on the second floor of Cleo's Techniques. So we were just there, we know exactly where to go. Second floor is only open to staff, so you'll have to wear this armband to get in. Thanks so much. Merchant's armband. I don't think we actually have to physically put that on. Let's check out what that survival vest does, though. I think it's regular armor. Where did it go? There it is. It's quite a bit better than what I'm using, that's for sure. Did I put that on? It's that stupid thing. Yeah, okay, now the armband or whatever we just got will probably be a key item. Yeah. Oh, the Sage's monograph we picked up earlier is superior loot from elementals. Elementals are interesting. They can be an absolute nightmare, and they can be absolute pushovers. It just really depends on what setups you have. Alright, let's go up to the second floor, which I guess is this. And find the diary. Where is it hiding? There it is. Talking about the snake you saw up there. Whoever finds the snake will sure be surprised. It's up on that shelf. I don't know why we can't see it. Maybe it's one of those shelves. Anyway, we can see it in the little thing while we were reading the diary, so that's fine. Go ahead and take it back to Dude. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not Dude. I'm pretty sure that would be Dude. I think Kalika is a girl. I don't know. This way, yeah. Keep hitting L3 to run. It's not sprint. Read it. Should we save? Should we save? Alright. So, if you're worried about the small bird, hitting you with Petrify. You can buy a bunch of gold needles. I'm not really too worried about it. So, we'll just go over there and deal with it. So, all you gotta do is go over to North Bank, which is actually the Eastern Bank, but sure, whatever. Kill everything in the zone, including the rabbits.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Once everything in the zone has been killed, then leave. And when you come back in, you should see a big orange ball, or yellow ball. There it is. You get close to it. I'm getting mad. I'm using a wind weapon. That's a terrible idea. Hold on. I don't really want to cheese it with that. That's ridiculous. Let's go with the Missile Blade. That'll work. That's a standard weapon. Anybody would have it. It comes with the save crystals remove negative status effects too. Super handy. While we're here, put his gladius back. While we're here, we're going to go to petition that hunt. I don't remember. Oh, the lady in the village. That's right. We gotta go turn that in, and we'll go visit the guildmaster and check the board again, and go to the bazaar to see if they have any new goodies for us because we've leveled up our rank. Yes, read. I think she gives me a thing that allows me to talk to the birds. For an armlet rainbow head. The amber armlet, that's pretty good defense. Increases physical damage dealt while empty-handed. So if you're using a monk and you don't want to use sticks, then you can use that, and they'll punch real hard. So that's a thing you can do. And the other thing I got, the rainbow egg. Where is it? It's one of the things you use for selling to make a thing. So that's what the serpent skin is for as well. I forget what those are. I'll get to that later. For now, though, don't sell the serpent skin or the egg. Town. Call it there because the next bit is more videos and a completely different part of the game. So, of course, as always, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you on the next one.